Hello, 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 everyone. This is Static Fargo. Good evening, good day, and good afternoon. And just want to make sure that my audio is working. Just gonna do a little sound check in here and see if I can hear myself. And it looks like I can hear myself. So, how's everyone doing this weekend? It's a Saturday, and right now we are still following Dragon, and it looks like the Dragon is passing over the Atlantic Ocean, and they're heading through, or they're going towards Africa. And if you guys haven't watched the update from the Inspiration crew, you can check it out on my screen right now. And right after this, I'm gonna go ahead and um, play the um, the interview that they had this morning. And it looks like Inspiration crew are having fun in the orbit. And they are having a blast from um, the sounds of they had a little ukulele jam session and some space art. And the four private astronauts who are currently orbiting the Earth in a SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule made a video call to Earth yesterday to give a little live tour of their spacecraft. And they showed their amazing view and shared some of the science and extracurricular activities they've been doing while in space. But the Inspiration4 crew didn't just go to space for views, they are also doing some science experiment like making an art out of making an art in microgravity and playing some ukulele in microgravity. I wonder how it feels like, because I do play guitar. I wonder if it does have a difference when you strum the strings in microgravity. And before making their public broadcast call yesterday, the crew actually made some private calls to Earth. For example, they actually made a call with the actor Tom Cruise from orbit. If you guys are wondering why Tom Cruise, I think it's because Tom Cruise will actually will eventually go to space as well for his movie. I think it's sometime this year as well, so it's really pretty exciting. I actually made a YouTube video about the space movie race, but unfortunately it looks like Russia is going first, or is going to be the first one to do a movie in space, and they'll be launching from gosh, what's that name? What's the name? From the Soyuz rocket this coming October. Oh, by the way, the Inspiration 4 crew is set to splash down tomorrow. That's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's actually going to be 7 a.m. in the morning my time. That will be 7 in the morning Monday for me because I'm in Southeast Asia. Yeah. So I gotta make sure that I'm awake that time. So after 3 days in space, SpaceX first all civilian crew will return to Earth um, off the Florida coast to end the mission like no other in history. But this time, it's the first of the first. It's the first all civilian crew who will be landing or splash down from the Dragon capsule. And first Dragon capsule that has a beautiful view of the cupola. All right. And also don't forget to watch Netflix Countdown Inspiration 4 Mission to Space. I actually missed 2 episodes, so I'm gonna go ahead and watch them today. And yes, this has been Static Fargal. And if you want to go ahead and follow this channel, if you enjoy watching me, I'll be also doing some more documentaries about vintage rockets because I'm really quite amazed by how rockets works and especially the vintage rockets. I'm interested about the propulsion, stuff like that. And I actually really wish that I could be, I could turn back the time and I would probably want to see launches from the space shuttle days. All right. So you can go ahead also and follow me on Twitter at Galstatic. So it looks like the Dragon capsule is slowly approaching Africa, the continent of Africa. There you go. All right. So you can go ahead and watch the replay of the Inspiration 4 interview. Thank you so much and have a happy weekend.
So on that note, while we're in microgravity, we want to show you our zero-G indicator, which is, it's got a lot of history in spaceflight. It's the first thing that kind of gets released when engines cut off and you make it into orbit. And we picked a very special zero-G indicator for Inspiration 4. So Nova's retrieving it right now, and she's going to tell you a little bit about it and why it's so important to our mission.
So this was the first thing that we got to throw out whenever we made it to space to show that we really were in a zero-gravity environment. And this little guy, who's very cute, he represents the St. Jude therapy dog. So St. Jude has a couple of different golden retriever dogs that are able to sit with the kids when they're scared. They climb up in bed with the kids, and they'll even go through the MRI machine or the CAT scan machine before the kids do to show them that it's not so scary. And so we wanted to bring one of these really sweet dogs to space. But what's really cool is these dogs are on sale, and all the money from the sales of our zero-G indicators are going to go to St. Jude. And I mean, we have to show off some more zero gravity. Look how the water spins through this bottle.
Well, thanks so much for tuning in today and checking in with us on Inspiration4. So we're really proud to share this experience with everyone. We know how fortunate we are to be up here. We're giving all of our time right now to science research and some ukulele playing, and trying to raise some good awareness for an important cause for us back on Earth. But appreciate you joining in with us, and we'll see you soon. And copy that, SpaceX. Welcome, everybody, to Crew Dragon Resilience. We're cruising right now at 580 kilometers above the Earth, going about 7.6 kilometers per second. So we're really booking. We're seeing the world every 90 minutes. That's how fast we're traveling around it. It's pretty incredible. So we're excited you're here to join us today. We're going to introduce the crew of Inspiration4, and then we're going to show you around some of the cool aspects about this spacecraft we're on right now. So pass.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris Dombrowski. I'm the mission specialist here, and we've been doing a lot of great things here, like looking out the window at Earth, just like we're going to show you through the cupola in a moment. And I hope we get to share other cool things like some of the medical experiments and some of the more human side of things that we've brought up here into space with us today. So pass it on over.
Hi everyone, I'm Cyan Proctor and I am the mission pilot, and I hope to show you some of the art that I've been doing in a little bit.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us here on Crew Dragon. My name is Haley Arsenault. I'm the medical officer of the mission, and excited to show you about the research that we've been doing, as well as how much fun it is to be in microgravity.
All right, so with that, what we'd like to start off, because we think the views will be pretty incredible, is we want to take you up into the cupola so you can see the largest continuous window ever flown in space and the views that it affords. And while we're getting our forward hatch open right here for this big reveal, we just want to thank everyone back at home who's been contributing to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital as part of this YouTube channel right now. So a big part of our mission here at Inspiration4 is to inspire what can be done here in space, because there's an awful lot of it, and we got to get out and explore it, but also what our responsibilities that we need to take care of back on Earth. And top on our list right now is conquering childhood cancer, and that's why we're supporting St. Jude.
Hi everyone. Unfortunately, we've just gone into darkness, but you can see right above us, over there, hopefully you're getting a good view of that, the night lights. And so every time we go into darkness, we get this amazing view. Oh, that looks like the aurora. Oh, wow. We have an aurora event. It looks like off to our right. I hope you guys can see that. We are currently over Europe.
And we have been spending so much time in this cupola. We can put our head, this is the largest window ever flown in space. We can put our head in and fit multiple crew members and see the entire perimeter of the Earth, which just gives such incredible perspective, and the views, I have to say, are out of this world.
So while we're getting some goodies out to show you here, some of the equipment we brought on board, maybe we can show you about some of the science we've been doing here. So Nova here is showing off our portable ultrasound, which we've been able to use for a number of different experiments, including intrajugular, also measuring our cornea and optic nerve for indications on intracranial pressure. And we also do a couple other scans with it as well that are quite useful.
It's been really interesting to see how fluid shifts with this microgravity environment, and that's something that scientists are looking at. And so we are happy to contribute with that. We've also been taking several swabs of different parts of our body to evaluate the microbiome and how that changes in these 3 days in space. We've also been giving a bunch of samples, blood samples, for the research teams, and as well as doing cognitive tests.
Hey everyone, I have really enjoyed learning how to use markers in space, and so I've got these metallic markers right here, and last night I drew this. Hold on just a second. So there's my rendition, my art of the Dragon capsule being carried by a dragon off of Earth.
Hi, everyone. So another thing that we've been doing on this whole mission, just like Sai showed off, is because we're trying to open the frontier for more people and open up space to more humans, we're going to be bringing more of our humanities with us. And so, along with art and music, and so we have this custom ukulele that was made. It's got our I4 patch there, and it's right there inlaid on the fretboard. So it's been a lot of fun getting some practice on some music while we're floating around the Earth. So I can play a little for you, but you can turn your volume down if you wish, but I'll give it a shot. And it's still before coffee. It's still before coffee, so it'll get better as the day goes on.
So one of the most fun parts of being in space is microgravity, or this lack of gravity that has enabled us to do all kinds of cool flips and spins. I shall demonstrate a few, if I can not run into too many walls.
Haley is a champ at spinning. She's been spinning from the moment we got on orbit.
I have to say it's a lot of fun and enables us to lift really heavy things without any issue.
So on that note, while we're in microgravity, we want to show you our zero-G indicator, which is, it's got a lot of history in spaceflight. It's the first thing that kind of gets released when engines cut off and you make it into orbit. And we picked a very special zero-G indicator for Inspiration4. So Nova's retrieving it right now, and she's going to tell you a little bit about it and why it's so important to our mission.
So this was the first thing that we got to throw out whenever we made it to space to show that we really were in a zero-gravity environment. And this little guy, who's very cute, he represents the St. Jude therapy dog. So St. Jude has a couple of different golden retriever dogs that are able to sit with the kids when they're scared. They climb up in bed with the kids, and they'll even go through the MRI machine or the CAT scan machine before the kids do to show them that it's not so scary. And so we wanted to bring one of these really sweet dogs to space. But what's really cool is these dogs are on sale, and all the money from the sales of our zero-G indicators are going to go to St. Jude. And I mean, we have to show off some more zero gravity. Look how the water spins through this bottle.
Well, thanks so much for tuning in today and checking in with us on Inspiration4. So we're really proud to share this experience with everyone. We know how fortunate we are to be up here. We're giving all of our time right now to science research and some ukulele playing and trying to raise some good awareness